Check out those veins. There's a little chick. So cool. Hey farm fam, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome and welcome to another vlog. So today we are majorly talking chickens. I'm actually right here out in the cow pasture with the chicken coop right here on my left. So I had to absolutely make sure that I had my chicken boots on for this video because it's just super fitting because we were talking totally chickens today. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. If you guys are excited for today's video, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of these videos, and of course have a chance at my post notification shout out. So like I said, I have my chicken boots on. I showed you guys the other day that I got these and I'm really trying hard to be really good about them. Let's go into the chicken coop. Here we go. No one's in the coop right now because everyone's out free ranging. No one's in the nest boxes because everyone's pretty much out already. And some have probably already came in and laid an egg, but we do have one hen still here. Wonder what she's up to. So my chickens are very particular about where they lay eggs. So as you can see, I have 8 nesting boxes and there's no eggs here in this one. No eggs in this one. Okay, a random one right here. They're probably gonna start wanting to lay here. None here. None here. And why is there none hardly in any of these boxes? Oh, because they're all here. So my chickens, and I do believe it's very common with other chickens, is that they like to lay where there's already eggs. So I have so many eggs just in this one little nest. So I do need to take those out because that's a lot of eggs and it's probably pushing them to lay eggs in another place. And then where are the rest of the eggs? Well, they're under this chicken that wants to be a mama. So this hen right here, my Americana, she wants to be a mom. So my hens do come in here to lay eggs, obviously. So it's not uncommon that there would be a hen in here right now or at some point throughout the morning to about noonish. But she's in here day and night. So that's first signs that she wants to be a mom. And then also my hens are very, very nice. So here's the second sign. It's okay. So she is very angry. She will peck me. I don't want to be pecked right now, but if I go to look at the eggs underneath her, she will peck me. She's a nice protective mama. But this is pretty much telltale sign number 2. So often signs, they will pick out their feathers as well on their chest, but with my hens, I've seen that only start to happen a little bit closer to hatch date, but as you can see, some are gone right here. It's kind of like how I'm picking it up anyways, but she does have a little bit of missing feathers there. So this hen wants to be a mama, and wait till you see how many eggs she has underneath her. Oh boy, here we go. All right, girl, just a second. So she has quite the clutch underneath her. She has so many eggs, lots of green, lots of blues, and a couple tans. So we are probably gonna have so many babies because we are actually gonna let her sit on the eggs. Typically, I don't mind when my hens go broody. I prefer if they go broody more into the winter time. Now we are entering into spring, and in Florida, our spring is basically not even like spring. It goes straight into summer. So I don't typically like when they go broody during the start of this like season that we're entering in because it's so hot. And any chicken coop is probably going to be pretty hot, especially here in Florida. So I do have 2 windows, as you can see, the one behind me, and there's actually one directly in front of me. So we do have pretty decent airflow coming in here for her. I'm not sweating yet, so it's not terrible. But the reason why I don't really like when they go broody in the summer like this is because it is so hot. And they do tend to sit in this coop almost 24/7, especially since I keep the food and water as well in the coop. So she only has to jump down and then can come back in. And especially with this hen, she is a very loyal and good hen. She stays in that box as much as possible. So I even have to just come in here and I have to sometimes put a little bit of her grain right in front of her and even kick her off the nest sometimes so that she will take a drink of water. But for the past couple months, my sister has actually been taking all of my eggs and has been incubating them and hatching out tons of babies. But right now, she's not doing that at the moment. She's just put her last set in her incubator, and that's pretty much it for what we are incubating for now. That's why we even have a buildup, because I'm so used to her taking my eggs, and I'm actually pretty bad at collecting eggs. So I need to get back into being pretty good at collecting the eggs so that they don't spoil in here. And a lot of you guys ask what we do with all of our eggs, and not much. We either will cook a bunch up to feed to the dogs, feed back to the hens, or we do give a lot of eggs to the pigs, but we personally don't eat a lot of eggs, and our hens are really good layers, so we typically have a lot of eggs. And the only time I really do use them is when I'm baking, and I have not been baking a lot lately, so we do have a lot of eggs. So even though it's pretty hot out, I am letting my hen go broody and not kicking her off the nest. I know a lot of people like to kick their broody hens off the nest, but I personally just don't like it. I feel like when they want to be broody, you gotta let them go broody because it's just nature and what they know what to do. Of course, when I went to collect the eggs, 2 hens came in and decided that it was a good time to lay their egg. So now we wait. My hen jumped off the nest, so now we can collect them. My goodness, so there's a couple of colors. I don't know exactly, like, off the top of my head which ones like are my tan ones. Probably like my light Brahma or something like that. So that's one. This one's a big one. This one I believe my naked neck, like Turkin lays. If I really looked at these, I could tell you which ones they were, but a lot of people ask me how I have like different colored eggs, and they're basically different breeds of chickens, so that's how you get different colored eggs. So when you see like store-bought eggs and they're all white, that's just because of the breed of chicken. It's like more like a production laying breed. The nest is cleared out, and I really need to just take out some of this nastiness. Actually, I'm taking the whole thing out. They don't need to lay here for right now. They can give this box a break because this one just needs to be replaced, so I'll replace this one. And it will force them to lay in these other nests like this hen is doing. She's not really happy about it. This hen is now very confused where all of her eggs went. Well, it's time to find something different now. This hen is actually my hen who lays like pretty much all around the farm. She likes to lay in my hay, but we've been moving the hay around a lot, moving around the nest, so it seems that she's gone back to the chicken coop. Don't bug these girls. She wants my light Brahma to move. See, chickens are very, very finicky when it comes to where they lay their eggs and such. This is a brand new one. Do you like that one? It's nice and clean. Now I've got the 3 girls. 2 are getting ready to lay. And then my broody mama. So what's really interesting about chickens to me is when they go broody, it's basically their time when they want to become a mom, because chickens don't want to just lay on eggs all the time. There's a couple things that you can do to basically induce them to lay on eggs, which is keeping eggs in here a lot, which is probably what happened in our case scenario, because we were taking the eggs out so often that once we had a little buildup of eggs, my hen probably got a little happy and was like, okay, it's time to sit on some eggs. It's been a while. So with hens, like I was saying though, they don't always just want to lay on eggs. So half the time they hardly even care about them. And even depending on the breed, some breeds in my opinion go broodier than others, and even just some hens also go broodier than others. My Americana is pretty notorious for going broody before anybody else. And also when I had barred rocks, they always would go broody. That being said, I'm letting her go broody because she wants to be a mom, so we might as well let her be a mom, document the journey of her hatching out eggs after 21 days on her own. And I will say I have incubated a lot of eggs. I have gotten eggs shipped and I've incubated a lot, but my favorite thing to do is let my hens go broody and hatch out eggs naturally. I feel like I have the highest success rate and it's the least finicky. And so many things can happen. She can leave the nest, they aren't under the heat all the time and whatever. It's so humid in Florida anyways that sometimes we can even hatch out eggs without any moms even going broody. Just the fact that it's so humid in Florida and in the coop during summertime, and then when my hens will come in and sometimes lay on them to lay eggs. So I have done that before. It's pretty interesting. But we're letting my hen go broody because she wants to be a mom, and we're gonna let her be a mom. So we are gonna document this process of her being a mom and show you guys the process of how it works for a hen to go broody, sit on eggs, and hatch out babies at 21 days. What I think the craziest thing about a hen going broody is that they literally will sit on their eggs for 21 days, and that's when they will start to notice that babies are supposed to be hatching out. I know it's crazy, but they have like an internal clock that they know that the babies are supposed to start to hatch out in about 21 days, and then they'll give them a couple days. But I'm telling you, like clockwork, if a baby doesn't hatch out at the 21st or 22nd day, the hen starts to kick out some of the eggs out from underneath her because those are no longer technically viable in her eyes. So she kicks it out to basically make room and make it more comfortable for the ones that are underneath her that are still viable and alive and getting ready to hatch. It's the craziest thing. I've seen hens know exactly which eggs have not lived to the full 21 days, and she'll even start to kick them out halfway through. So it's pretty insane. I will say though, sometimes hens have had not the best judgment, and I have recovered a couple that actually were still viable, but for the most part, hens really know. And my hens have done a great job with being able to pick that up. So I'm really excited to see how this hen does. We haven't had a hen go broody in a while, so I'm so excited. So I waited till the nighttime so that we could get a really good candling look at everything. So I didn't technically candle on day one, so we should probably see some life in these anyways, since it's not the first day, so we will see. We're gonna go ahead and candle them. All right, so it's got a lot under, so let's begin. She's not very happy. First egg is a green egg, and most of her eggs are green, so we're probably not going to be able to see much of this, to be honest. So for the green ones, I'm just going to write the date that I'm thinking. So I'm thinking May 13th they'll start to hatch, or somewhere around there. Oh, there's a cat in here that just came through the chicken door. Hello. So they're very hard to see through because I don't have like a little candling light. Ow! But with my phone, it's too hard to see, so I was able to see some type of like bigger thing, but nothing like really serious. But a blue one should show us something. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. So if we can see right there, all the veining, and then right here where my thumb is, I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but that is basically where the baby is right there. A tiny little thing that's moving. So cool, yay, we're gonna have babies. So this is now the second blue one. Lots of veins on this one. There's our little baby right there. Super cool. Interesting air sac we got going on here. Interesting. All right, that's another one. All right, so another one written on. Here you go. Oh my gosh, this one's big. So this one's a little harder to see the veins, but there they are. There's baby. Got a lot of veins going on here. So there's life in this one. Pretty cool. This one stays. Wow, check that out. All right. 513. Will you put these underneath me, please, ma'am? You're worrying me. Okay, another blue one. Oh yeah. Check out those veins. My goodness. So this is like technically day 4. So this is how we're getting these good vein lines. This one right here. There's a little chick. So cool. Take them. Come on. Ow! My goodness. It doesn't really hurt, but it does scare me. All right, another blue one here. Okay, so we've got our veins up top here. Got some veins going on. Okay, so this one is good. I'm not really seeing the embryo exactly, but I'm sure it's in there. So there's veins. There's gotta be some life at this stage. There you go. All right, we're getting low on our blue ones, and then we probably won't be able to see anything much more. All right, these are some good veins. Another one. So far, we have had all viable so far. So this is pretty exciting. They're back underneath mama, and we have officially candled all the eggs, wrote their dates on them, and got pecked, and now we can continue to report on how she hatches them out. I'm super excited. It's probably about like 15-ish days away. So I'm so excited for this. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 16 days, but pretty cool. We've got 14 eggs. So yeah, my hen is wanting to be a mom, so we're letting her be a mom, and I cannot wait to show you guys the video of the whole process of her sitting on these babies and them hatching out. So if you guys liked today's video or are excited that my hen wants to be a mom, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of these videos, and of course have a chance for my post notification shout out. Today's shout out goes to all you guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.